Oh, Sylvie's finally gone down after that big push. Keely's
going down.
No, oh, they're gonna live in.
No, no, they can survive.
Oh, the LBs!
Oh,
The LBs on the ninja!
Oh, wow.
Holy 4 KOs! Oh my god, I've never seen the
insane.
most sexiest ninja in the fucking land. Holy shit.
They're like, I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna take you down with me.
Now that was a real fucking slobber knocker. That was like Faker level of absolute.
Big Shamori purified that there, but Shamori's being sent extremely hard. Phoenix comes down, they're trying to shut Shamori down. There goes the Phoenix. Oh man, that's a big kill.
Yeah, that was pretty close. Alright, Citry picks up a kill. Ooh. My god, he's cutting half.
Yep. Oh, Shizuka gets 2 kills! Insane! Yeah! 3 kills! That's a 3-piece of Shizuko! Insane machinist work! The Marshmallows fight!
Okay. It looks like they're gonna be super aggressive.
Wow.
Big jump in, dies within 1 second there. They were like ready for something. That was crazy.
Jump.
Oh yeah, probably disband.
What happened?
Oh yeah, she was saying that she didn't have hot bars.
What? But she still had that LB.
Wouldn't it be crazy if she was playing straight from the spell book?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Wouldn't that be nuts? Oh man, you could do that though, I believe.
Respect if they do that, yeah.
A point here.
Yeah, Aeon is absolutely 10 toes down on this point here, managing to stay alive. Baka. Aeon still has his LB up, but they're turning onto the Samurai. There's so much cleave coming out from Umbra.
Oh man, this is getting close. They're running out of room to work here. They gotta find something. Oh, Citry falls. That's not good. Her LB is almost charged. She needed to stay alive there. Big cleave from both white mages. AoE flying everywhere.
Running people down, right? You know, they're just running into the backlight, just chasing them, trying to force that stagger. And yep, just like that textbook, we've got almost a team wipe, and they're gonna just stay in this spawn over here and rat them internally. Your favorite, isn't it, Roy?
Yeah, I love ratting. Looks like Miss Yuki is sitting on the crystal having a snack while her team runs down Team Umbro like they're in the Bronx and they owe someone money.
The Bronx!
They get Sasuke Uchiha here. The Viper has fallen. Kitsukatsu's running for her damn life.
Stage LB is also out on the point, so they can use that to mitigate some damage. Hyro's getting low himself. Oh my god, big LB from Kaide getting 3 players down. Man.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, I want a nice, dirty fight. I want to see all pocket sands. I want to see some cheating, some eye gouging, and some biting. Here we go for the first good image of play. Oh,
Send Noodles is going straight in now. Straight in with Send Noodles. Just jumping in with the Seraph Strike.
sucked in and killed. But here we go. They've been released.
Now, Noodles have been pushing forward last time.
Phoenix is
Oh
dropped.
man, Shimori's Phoenix.
Video sit on the Daddy Chili. He falls here. Oh my goodness, this is so close. There's the Paladin LV coming out. Crystal is moving ever so closer to the end. Are they gonna pull this back?
It's so close. They just got less than 5% still to go.
It's humongous! Holy!
The Zaddy!
Two people stand between them and a comeback victory. Come on! Send Noodles
Wait,
to 1
send
HP.
Noodles.
She's down. Just the monk left.
Post Melody.
GG, ladies and gentlemen. What a game one. Holy!
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Leviathan on Primal DC. My name is John. Welcome to Community Roulette number 9. Tonight, if I sound a little bit weird, forgive me. I'm fighting off a cold. So I got like a little bit of a froggy sound, I guess. Joining me is two of my good friends here. We've got old hand now, Key. Key, how are you today?
Doing great, John. I'm glad to be here. This is gonna be my 3rd time casting, and I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. Well, like I've told you before, like you like really surprised us with just how much energy and entertainment you brought. So now you're one of our favorites. It's always a pleasure to just sit and yak it up with you. And then for the first time here, but the second time doing commentary, is one of the staples, one of the pillars of PvP society, one of the load-bearing combatants.
Oh yeah, I'm great at taking loads.
Oh,
Hey,
God,
yo.
send Noodles. Noodles, how are you?
I'm doing great today, actually. Like, genuinely, today is the best day I've had in a long time, so I'm doing great.
Awesome. Yeah, so that's usually where we plug ourselves. Key, what have you been up to? What have you been up to lately? What are you doing?
I've still been streaming most days. Twitch.tv/Q with Creed. I usually stream casuals with viewers, as I am working towards the we'll say torturous grind that is Alpha Wolf. And I made some good progress. Since we have Moogle Tome event coming up soon, I will be streaming Rival Wings and getting parties with viewers for that when those queues start popping. So come hang out. I'll be streaming more than likely most days when that event is up. So
Yeah, it's almost Wingsmas. I'm so happy. All right, Noodles. What have you been up to? How you doing? Where can people find you? What kind of projects are you working on?
What kind of content? I've mostly actually lately been streaming really late nights on Twitch. Late nights into early mornings because my sleep schedule's been kind of broken, but that might change. I've been mostly doing casuals on NA, ranked on JP, and Street Fighter. I've been getting back into Street Fighter.
Yeah, so like I follow you both, so I mean I kind of know what you're doing, but it's always interesting to see what kind of different games other than Final Fantasy people get into, and I noticed that you've done a lot of fighting games over the past little while. How are you enjoying the FGC?
I started getting into fighting games. Let's see. The first time I tried playing a fighting game was Strive in like 2022. I didn't really click with me, but when Street Fighter 6 came out, I was like, all right, modern controls kind of seem cool. So I started playing, and I was like, I was able to get into it. Like, being a totally fresh player to fighting games, I was just describing this to somebody recently. It's like if you were approaching a MOBA or an MMO and you've never used a mouse or keyboard in your life. Like, that's what it's like approaching a fighting game for the first time. There's so much you need to learn from right away. So like, my husband got more into fighting games than me, and we decided, since we're not too far away from Chicago, and Chicago is a really big hub for fighting games, that we'd start going to the majors in Chicago. So we went to Frosty Faustings 2024, Combo Breaker 2024. We didn't go to Frosty Faustings this year because we were considering EVO, but we did go to Combo Breaker last month before, a little bit over a month ago. Offline FGC events are something that everybody should experience sometime in their life. It's just such it was just such a completely different vibe from what you get from a game that's fully online, like Final Fantasy, right?
Yeah. That's cool. I always like seeing you guys' adventures too. Like, you and Brian travel to events quite a bit.
Mm-hmm.
I know that other people do travel, but you guys also like tend to be the ones that post pictures or tweets and stuff about them. I was gonna say, excuse me. Thank you to Paul and Chili for the raid earlier. Appreciate you guys. So let's see here. I think I need Uno Mas, one more person to start, and then we will get going.
Yeah, I actually, with the release of Elena, have gotten back into Street Fighter. I didn't play it for a while. I can't remember, after last Combo Breaker, I think I went through some medication changes, and fighting games were just too frustrating for a while, so I didn't play. But after I got back from Combo Breaker, I tried out Elena, and I was like, wait, this actually feels really good, because I've been playing Modern Manon, and Modern Manon is not easy to pilot. It's not easy to do well, because you're missing some really key things of her kit, but Modern Elena feels really good, and it's the first time I've found another character that clicked with me right away. Fighting game characters, another friend of mine was trying to get into fighting games, and they were trying to pick a character. I'm like, the thing is, they pick you. You're gonna try a bunch of characters that you think look cool, and they're all gonna feel weird, and then all of a sudden you're gonna try one, and it's gonna feel right, and that's your character. You don't choose your character, it chooses you. I fully believe that.
Real and true. The character adopts you. I remember when I was into Tekken, I would always play Jin. Bit of a main pro tag whore. And sorry, hold on. We are putting out team names or team rosters right now. Oh my god, I'm all out of sorts. I just don't feel good. Alright, so team master is gonna be Shimori, Forgiven, Bisquito, Kuro, Nobi, Team Umbra. If I could spell, is going to be Kaede, Kitsufina, Citri, and Nutella. Yeah, so I always wanted to play Jin, and I ended up really clicking with Marduk. So that's who I played predominantly.
Yeah, I should.
Did we lose you, Doodles? Are you still there? Oh, I think I lost Noodles. Anyway, while we are waiting for that to get sorted, got the teams filling up. Spin our shit, see where we're headed. Bum bum bum. Volcanicons.
Join the party.
Join me up. Yeah.
Oh, welcome back.
Reading other Discord messages and got distracted.
What was I doing? This is what I meant to do. God, who are we still waiting on? So, for Team Astra, got Forgiven, Shimori, Kuro, Shinto, Signobi, Team Umbra.
I don't see Nobi in the den. You may have to replace him unless he's actually messaged you.
Yeah, I didn't see him, but they signed up. So.
I thought I saw them, but I could have been hallucinating.
When you sign up early, but you don't show up.
That's okay. We got enough people here to replace if we need to.
And then I just looked at it now. Forgotten already. Immediate. Team. Kitsu. Tella. Hiding. Century. We're waiting on Citrus.
Fire 4.
Sentry, pay attention.
Where is Citrus? Just saw them too.
Right in front of me. I sent them a tow.
We'll give him a second. Woo, alright. Let me
This is-
go ahead and
That's a cool sword.
swords.
Yeah, the only real quote-unquote fighting game that I've ever played is literally Super Smash Brothers. That's like it.
Yeah.
That's the only thing. I've never played like Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter or Tekken or any of those. I
Oh,
do
man,
enjoy.
You should come play some Street Fighter with me.
I do enjoy watching the professional tournaments, though. They are entertaining because they're they're very good.
Yeah,
But I've never played any of them myself.
I've never played any of them competitively. I've just played them for the love of the game.
Yeah.
I went
Tekken-
1 and 2 in my first major, but I only won that first match, I think, because my opponent was shocked by what I was wearing. Because he faced me again and then beat me very easily in the losers bracket.
Had him all fucking hot and bothered, didn't you?
Hell yeah,
Oh.
brother.
It's our noodles. That's our
It was
noodles.
the blue shirt. It was the blue shirt.
The blue shirt. It's over.
If you know the blue shirt, you know the blue shirt.
P-Star signing up. Hell yeah, P-Star. P-Star was running people down last week. Oh man, I've got so many clips from last week that I still need to post on socials. I've like not been feeling good, so I've literally just been vegging out in bed and not moving.
100% understand. That's
Hey,
been me the last month.
If you feel sick, bro, you feel sick. Like there's nothing wrong with laying in bed like a bum when you feel sick, because ain't nobody got time for that.
Like,
all right, well, enough about fighting games for now. Let's go watch our own fights, shall we?
These are
Hopefully.
similar comps. I
There we
see two
go.
paladins. I see two dragoons. I didn't get a good look at.
I see 2 red mages as well.
Oh, huh? Alright, so we know Paladin, Dragoon, Red Mage, Summoner, White Mage. That's a really decent comp. Okay.
Yeah, that's not bad.
This is also a decent comp. I think the Sage is going to struggle to match the healing of the White Mage.
Yeah, for sure.
In team comps that have relatively, similar damage output. It really comes down to how well they are able to capitalize on their paladin being sent.
Sage doesn't really heal all that much, but it does give a lot of extra shields and a lot of good damage amps. So we, it could go either way. We could see a good outburst of damage from Umbra, or we could see a good amount of healing from the White Mage to counter that. We'll see how it goes.
You got what? 4 amps?
Paladin, yeah, 4 amps. Paladin looking to walk in. Opener starting.
Pan.
Damage flying around. Census getting low. Census dying at full MP. Paladin and guard floating out of the fight for now. He is being
coming up, able to get that
chased
floor pot.
down. The other Paladin in guard, walking in the speed lane. They're looking to send him. Do they have the damage? They do have the damage. Mori falls. All 5 members of Umbra still alive and strong. They're looking for damage onto the Summoner now. Summoner's gonna fall next. Leave damage being thrown.
We're looking at the beam. I think Astra's going to be falling back and looking to make a play with that beam.
Yeah, they're gonna need to. They're gonna need to regroup as 5 here.
So
Good thing about Volcano is this map is so short that it doesn't really matter if it touched 50 or not this
Okay,
early.
Laser went out.
Laser went
I
out
didn't see-
onto the Bard, but the Bard used their guard and lived for now, being chased by Census. Meanwhile, though, the rest of Umbra chasing down Shamori.
We've got Red Mage LB's up now and 1 Dragoon on the side of Umbra.
Floating out. No one has died just yet, despite the laser being
I think we're
thrown.
about to see something explosive.
We should be getting a burst combo here shortly. There's one of the Red
There
Mage
it is.
LBs. Was sent into guard. They're trying to throw damage onto Kitsu to get rid of him. He sits in guard. He's more than likely going to die right out of guard.
Yeah,
and he
if I-
does. But they have to be
Point is still
careful
moving. Point is
because
still moving.
the point
Hina's
is
taking it.
almost done. They have to get back there now.
He's got to be ready for them turning on him, though. Okay, there's
Yeah.
his guard.
Census does high jump to make it back to the point in time. Beam comes out onto the Bard again. The Bard does fall this time. Astra regaining a little bit of momentum, but Noodles, I don't know
They
how
didn't blow
much
any
it was
LB,
worth it.
remember? Umbra did not blow their LBs. They did exactly what they needed to do there, which was fight to die on that side, save their LBs while the other team used them. They only have
Exactly.
Paladin LB going this next one, which will protect them for a little bit, but the damage amp that you're going to get from that Bard LB with all of the other amps in that
they're
comp.
trying to throw all their damage onto the Sage. The Paladin and the Sage fall instantly to burst damage, and neither one of them use their LBs. This is a swing that Umbra is looking for.
Yeah, I totally missed how they got in that situation to begin with.
Yeah, they sent
Was
damage
it-
onto the Sage, and Kitsu went for the cover, and he lost.
Got cleaved.
Got cleaved straight out of his guard and fell instantly.
Now we're on Umbra's side of the map with 4 LBs from Astra, which is what they want.
Kitsu
There's
is
a
back
Paladin
up.
LB.
He does dash in and pops hollowed ground. Sage Cage is down at the same time too, mitigating a lot of damage. They are still taking a decent amount despite the Sage Cage. They do get a kill
Yeah, they're just looking to
onto
fight in that
Vanity.
cage.
The Sage does fall right as their Sage Cage expired. We're still in an even fight here. Citri in a little bit of trouble, sitting in guard. And around the corner, Shamori in trouble as well, out of MP. Trying to get away, he does not get away. The 50 does break. Umbra still has a chance to make a comeback. Ooh, Katie does fall before getting the use of that Sky Shatter out onto somebody.
Oh no, Citri almost made it to the ground pot. We're looking at another laser coming up from Astra. They can
Umbra has got to
probably look to finish this.
Find some time to regroup. Maybe they're running out of time. Beam sent into guard, but the guard gets broken by Shield Smite. It doesn't matter, and down goes Kitsu.
Now all Umbra is left to do is cycle the point and try to get a foothold
Sky
back
Shatter
in.
finds Nutella. We're in a 5v3. The comeback is very, very possible. 5 seconds left for regulation.
I think Fina's lining up to try and blast arrow somebody off. No.
Oh, nice cover to prevent Citri's death there. The Sky Shatter is hovering above Kitsu. It comes down and cleaves to some massive damage onto Katie. Katie needs to be careful. Needs to try to get away, but he is not able to. Astra has all the momentum here. They're
bomb
only
out.
15% away. Bahamut drop. Kitsu falls next. They're trying to look for the Sage. They find the Sage on the point, and the comeback is complete.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think what the moment that turned was I didn't see how the Sage got caught, but I think they must have not backed out fully fast enough when they realized, like, okay, Fina's gonna die on point with LB on their side. We have 4 LBs. I'm assuming that's where it was turned around, because they lost their 2 defensive LBs. They lost their Paladin LB, they lost their Sage LB for that next fight.
Yeah,
So-
Team Astra sent an advanced party ahead right as you were talking. You
Oh.
commentary cursed the entire fucking team.
Oh,
Because
no.
right as you were explaining, okay, Team Umbra did exactly what they need to do. They've got all 5 LBs ready. Team Astra only has 1. Blah blah blah. Team Astra sent like 3 people ahead, and they just started dropping bombs on the Sage, and then the paladin came in to save them. but
Unfortunately, they did not play. They did not respect the rat play, and the Sage got punished for it. Paladin tried to fix his mistake, and then the Paladin paid for it too. So then their momentum kind of fell apart after that. They were never really fully strong 5 for the rest of the game.
Yeah, and I think that kind of goes back to what we were saying. The difference between the comp is the White Mage and the Sage. The Sage just didn't have... the Sage doesn't have the same kind of comeback potential as healers that actually have the healing, because you're able to cycle the point a lot better if you have access to, like, actual healing or cleansing or things like that a White Mage or an Astro would bring you.
I gotta tell you,
Or
though,
a scholar.
it was pretty awesome seeing Fina wise-manning the crystal all the way to the 90s. And
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I respect the play. I respect the play
Census
there.
just barely making it there in time. Just barely making it in time to save the game.
Yeah, Census high jumped onto the point at about 96% and gave his team just enough breathing room to be able to make a comeback.
Clutch save. Clutch save. Dude, it's awesome. Last week was all comebacks from behind, too. So, no.
And we're starting out with a comeback in our first set. So,
Dude, we love coming from behind.
shaking my head. Shaking my head.
Shaking my fist. Shaking my fist.
Oh, man.
And a wanking
stab from
motion. The
Sorry.
peak of comedy.
Yo, at least I think I'm funny.
Shaking my head. Shaking my head.
We're having a good
All
time.
right,
You know
we
what,
are.
It was when we had the Brits on here, Paul and Chili on here. You
Oh,
had
I never went back and listened to all
you
that
had them-
commentary
you
because
had
I bet it
them
was
all flustered,
hilarious.
too. It was fucking awesome.
Okay, we got 2 healers on the side of Umbra this time. Fina opting to switch from Bard to White Mage to kind of cover that.
We
that
also
weakness
have a tank change by Shimori going from
Mhm.
Paladin to a Warrior. I respect
We
the
love
change.
Warrior on the map.
We are on Clocktown. I respect the Warrior change.
I want to see some. I want to see some flips.
I'm expecting a extremely aggressive opening fight from Astro with the Warrior, probably running straight through mats and looking for a fat rend.
They have a couple of things to stop them. They have the silence from the Red Mage, Poly from White Mage, stun from Paladin. Those are the things when I'm on Warrior I always consider, like, what are the different things that they could do to me if I go in, right?
Shimori getting Aegis, looking for a pull, forcing a guard, but Census gets blown up again before he can even really press any buttons.
Wow.
Fina is out of MP on the side of Umbra, but Umbra running his 5 and also getting a kill onto Vanity. Now already in a 5v3 situation. Point
We got
being
basically
pushed.
Keto Nico on the point, looking to get out after wise manning a bit.
Echo needs to be careful.
Not quite
He
able
falls
to.
instantly. He does honestly make the right play there by just dying on the point, basically.
Mhm. It's unfortunate for Umber right here because they're going to this fight at this fit. They probably want to try and stop the 50, but they're facing down this White Mage Laser, which is this is a terrible situation to be in.
Yeah, that's a
Like-
bad situation. Yeah, the 50 touch is gonna happen. They're waiting to fully group S5 before they attempt to do something. Shimori going in there looking for burst damage on the Sentry.
Oh my
and
goodness.
Sentry explodes instantly. Beams being fired by both teams. Getting a decent cleave off. Shimori trying to get out, looking for a pull onto the mat. Flips himself on accident, but they are going to find the kill onto Kitsu, thanks to the
Point is
blown
moving
up
back
from
as
Warrior.
well from the 50. White Mage is escorting it.
Yep.
And they've got a Dragoon LB. They are in guard. I would go up if I were them. Oh,
Katie did basically die on point there. The momentum does swing back in favor of Astra. Neko, unfortunately, getting minied by the Yojimbo there, but thankfully none of the enemies are around to punish that small mistake. Kitsu is looking like he wants to just stand on the point to prevent the 50, but there goes the Warrior pull into the
scream
mat
and
flip.
yank.
Very nice LB by Shimori. Vanity falls, but also Nutella, and now Sentry and Astra has all the momentum thanks to the Warrior LB and the initial mat flip on the Paladin.
And it looks
Katie-
like Census can just sit on his LB here. He doesn't need to use it. Just they're threatening the next fight with
The
the
person who
summoner LB
didn't
coming
die
up.
in that team fight was the White Mage. And but now we are in the same situation as last game. We have 2 defensive LBs on the side of Umbra. Kitsu's got to be careful. He does get the Phalanx out. He is trying to look for some cleave damage onto Astra, but they're kind of just ignoring his presence.
Sage Cage goes down at the 50.
Good use of the staggering defensive
was in
LBs,
it,
but he
though.
explodes because the Dragoon lands on him with the light debuff from Sage, and the Sage
Yep.
Cage is wasted.
He waited until the Sage Cage was down to go up.
Nice play from Census there to take
Yeah.
out the Sage.
So, if in case anybody doesn't know, when you place something with ground targeted in this game, it will tick immediately, unlike most things that require a server tick. So if he knows that like he's in a place where the Sage is going to place that cage, he knows that as soon as it's placed, he's got that buff on him and he can go up. He doesn't have to wait for it. But if you have to walk into the cage, then you have to wait for it to actually come up on you. So
That's
that was a really
exactly
heads up
right.
play.
That was a really heads up play by Census there to prevent the entire point of Sage Cage.
And I think
However,
oh, good.
However, we are back on the other side of the map. Another 5v5 breaking out. Nice beam coming from the White Mage. The Dragoon lands onto 2. They find Shamori. They're looking for the Summoner next. Can they get him before he gets away? I think there should be enough damage. He's so low. Somebody finish him. And Kitsu does catch him with the stun. In a 4v3, they are looking to find Census in the back. He doesn't have any MP. He's trying to get to the ground pot. Oh, but it gets taken away, and Census... Oh, he avoids the Southern Cross with the Sky Shatter. He's looking for something. Not able to find any damage to Scream, just a little too late, but it is a good Scream nonetheless because it cleaved
Oh yeah.
2. White Mage
Covers
forward,
down.
Dragoon trade. They gotta make sure they're on the point.
I'm pretty sure I saw that the Paladin was covering the Dragoon and they might have
Beam
ran out of
on
range.
to the Summoner. Yeah, it did. Beam onto the Summoner. Phalanx comes out, dropping cleave damage. There goes the Summoner. Shamori gets a nice heal and a nice guard to live for now, since it's on the point.
Venus
by
coffined
himself.
on the point. Needs somebody else to take over.
Oh, this one's pretty close. Census needs to die here. They don't need to let him get away. He does backflip into the ground pot. He continues looking for damage. He finds damage on to the White Mage and to the Paladin. Astra is trying to keep this game alive. Citri falls next. Katie on the point by himself in guard. Gonna fall shortly. In comes Nutella, the only remaining member of Umbra, and he dies on the point. GG's for game 2. Very, very, very close.
A lot of back and forth.
Yeah, we like back and forth.
Yeah, that was a really good match. Good set, everybody. Good sets. GG's all around.
Was
The
that
other thing I was
2-0
gonna
or was that
say,
1-1?
mid game, I didn't want to stop the play-by-play. But the other thing about Sage LB is, if you're doing something like that where you're contesting a thing, you might want to cast it from range and not be inside of it as the Sage. I know a lot of people when they first approach Sage, like they tend to place the LB on top of themselves. But if you stand behind a wall and then place it like on the point, then that essentially gives your team free reign of the point, because if they want that Sage Cage down, they have to leave and come get you, right? So like it's kind of doing double duty if you're not in the cage.
Got that. Just getting some more signups. Give me just a second. Excuse me. Oh my god.
Oh, Citri, I've done that way too many times. Citri apparently went to target someone with Red Mage LB as they died and ended up using LB on themselves at full health.
You hate to see it, sports
That,
fans.
as the man, the myth, the legend himself, P-Star would say, that's a haps.
That's a haps.
Yeah. How many LBs are there that can be self-targeted or enemy targeted? Is it just Red Mage?
Red Mage is, I think it's technically the only one.
Because I have definitely had that happen to me where I'm like, well, I guess I got some extra juice.
Yeah, Red Mage is the only one. And then if you make a macro for it, then Sage would be the other one, technically. Because you can make a macro where you like press one button and it like targets a specific ally or enemy, and then you can have another one where it targets yourself.
Yeah, but you wouldn't like if you pressed the LB button.
Oh
it
yeah.
Like, switch the target. It would if that's a manual thing.
Right. Yeah, in that case, it's only Red Mage that does that.
Alrighty, so we've got our team rosters for set 2. Team Astra is
Your
Chili,
poor
Fina,
voice.
Forgiven, Nutella, and Kitsu. Team Umbra is Kaede, Kuro, Shimori, Bisakito, and P-Star. I'm just going to start calling Bisakito Biscuit. Because
I think their Twitch name, if I'm looking at this like viewer list correctly, Bisuneko. Maybe that would be easier to say.
It's
I'm assuming that's
Evelyn Blue Flog. Flog. Alrighty, so teams are filling up. The Party Finders app. Casters, feel free to join whenevs. Re-enable Volcanic Card and Clockwork. And we'll see where we're going next. Ooh, Clockwork again.
PF noodles.
Yep. I literally was just like at
Still
that exact
waiting.
moment.
we're still waiting on who?
Chili.
Chili?
For Team Astra. Yep. Waiting on Chili Dog.
Oh, there he is.
Yeah, he's here.
There we go.
Sorry, I had the hiccups.
There we go. Alrighty. Give them a chance to figure out who's gonna white mage and who's not. But we've got Clockwork coming up.
We're gonna do the same thing we do every Thursday, where we land on the same 3 maps and 2 of them are forgotten.
Dude, I fucking
Yep.
hope not. That shit sucks.
Dude, it
I
happens
wonder
every
if there's
it
a-
happens every week, bro. Like there's always 2 maps that just never get picked, and we're on the same
know.
3 maps the entire time.
I know we had
It's-
one week where it was a good mix, and every other week it's been like 2 or 3 maps over and over and over.
Bro, that week that it was like all C9 and Red Sands, I wanted to cry internally. It was so bad. I don't mind those maps from time to time, but when it's back to back to back like that in LP, it's just like, ugh.
Yeah, it's just kind of the wheel is just kind of a good way to cut out the other nonsense of
Yeah.
team bans and like I don't know. It's just one less thing that I have to worry about, I guess. I pray for nothing but Palestra for the next few games. Thank you, Shizuko. Thank you.
Hey, you know what, Shizuko? When it comes to Light Party, I could play on Palestra every game for Light Party. I would be okay with that. I know there's a lot of people who actually hate Palestra, but like, At the end of the day, it's just PvP knowledge. That's all that map is. It's just how much PvP knowledge you have.
I feel like, honestly, though, Clocktown, in terms of, like, randomized events, I think Clocktown is the most plannable. Because, like, you know how long it takes you to get certain places through the portals and stuff. And once the Yojimbos come out, the only thing that's, like, kind of variable is how many coins you can get, and that can change the timing of LBs. And I can see why that is something that people who want a game of perfect knowledge, which you have on Palestra, would not want that on maps like this. But I feel like because, you know, with the Yojimbo things, you can plan with them coming around, it's a little bit different than, like, the other randomized maps.
Alright, we got P-Star in this set on his iconic Samurai. We have Fina switching to Pictomancer, actually. I'm excited to see this one. And we are also back to Double Paladin. Looks like the call was onto Katie there, but Katie immediately runs away after burning their guard.
Kitsu's
Damage
coffined right now.
being traded. Both Paladins in trouble.
damage.
Health bars on Umbra kind of low. Nobody dead just yet. Point being pushed by Daddy Chili and the rest of Astra. A couple of resets happen. There should be a re-engage here. Here comes the damage.
We've got about 10 seconds till White Mage LBs.
Trying to find the Pictomancer. They got to be careful with picking that class, though, because that Pictomancer is extremely slippery. Beam comes out onto the Sage, and the Sage ends up being the first blood a minute into the game, as well as Daddy Chili falling and not getting use of that beam. And it took 1 minute, but we do have a 3-0 opening fight in favor of Umbra.
In that opening fight, I was watching bars, and it looked like Umbra was kind of just beating on the Paladin Kitsu and taking damage. Like they were all low mana. It seemed like the damage was just really spread out from Astra, but they were able to keep Kitsu alive long enough to like make that fight drag out.
But they weren't able to keep him alive that time because he comes to the left door and immediately explodes. They do find a trade onto the summoner though. So Jimbo coming out. We do have a looker. Bisuneko is minied. They are looking for damage onto Daddy Chili, who has no MP. Looks like he's gonna be okay. He gets the cover from Kitsu just to be safe. However, Vanity, on the other hand, does fall. They do not have that Paladin cover to save them, as it is on cooldown. Prophecy Star a little low, but he should be fine. In the back. 50 broken. We're now on this infamous corner on Clocktown.
Yep, the corner. And we've got the White Mage standoff.
They found damage onto the Sage. Somebody's got to get on point here. This game is just going to instantly end. And unfortunately, no one was anywhere near the crystal. And that was a decently quick game one with a slow start. Kind of an awkward pacing in that match. Yeah,
so I was saying, like, at the beginning I was watching health bars there, and it looked like that Umbra was... Sorry. I'm trying to remember which team was which. Kitsukatsu was the only person taking damage on one team, and then the other team, it seemed like damage was extremely spread out. So I think that I think it was Astra then. I think if Astra is able to coordinate their damage a little bit better in the opener, it might be a little bit more decisive.
Yeah, I agree. It's very important in opening fights that you send, or at least you try to send, all of your damage onto that first target. Even if they blow their defensives. Because then you still might have an opportunity to kill them anyway afterwards, right? Everybody has access to all of their buttons. And you want to You want to try to press them all at the same time, all on the same target. That's how you steamroll a fight. But when you play casuals or ranked, so you solo queue, and you notice you have damage all over the place, then that could technically lead you down a spiral downward and losing the game.
Thinking back, I wasn't watching the fight super closely because I was watching health bars a little bit more. But it also could have been an effect of the fact that they were all sending on, or the other side, all of this, they might have been clumped. It might have been a cleave thing as well. It might not have been it might have been clumped. I didn't actually get a good look at it, so.
It wasn't too big of clump damage there. They were decently spread out. It was just damage being thrown all in different directions.
Just running ready checks. People are. I know Fina is almost always down there beating on that dummy. Kitsu says they're ready.
Yeah, he switched over to Monk, so he's probably testing his buttons.
Where are we going? I missed the map.
Oh, you know it's volcanic.
Of course.
Really? Did we really do a volcanic clock into clock volcanic?
You know we did.
Sure did.
You know we did. Alright, I'm just gonna hit the go. Because I think they're ready and they're just all hitting down.
We do have a pretty decent comp switch on the side of Astra for this game too. We have the Sage is gone. Nutella is on Gunbreaker now. Kitsu has gone from Paladin to Black Mage, and Fina has gone from, I think it was Pictomancer to Monk. So they're really switching up their classes here. Maybe we can get a game 3. I really like the amount of pressure that Gunbreaker and Monk on the same team actually bring, and since we're on a map like Volcanic, the combo gets even stronger because melees love this map. So
also pairing the Gunbreaker with the White Mage with the increased timer on Monk LB, I feel like that really actually takes a lot of pressure off of that Monk when they're getting ready to Meteo, because the team will likely have just been dealing with the Gunbreaker White Mage.
Correct.
So I feel like actually pairing those two, the shorter LBs with the Monk, is going to potentially make the Monk.
Yeah, despite the 15-second nerf to that Meteo drive, Gunbreaker White Mage Monk is still an extremely strong combo, just for that reason that you just explained. It takes takes a lot of pressure off the Monk, and the Monk has a lot more breathing room to use that Meteo and actually get a kill with it. All right, let's see what happens here. Monk kind of taking space. They do send their opening damage onto the Monk. He's already extremely weak. Gets shield smited and dies in his guard. Katie is the target on the other end. He's pretty low in guard. Should have... Yeah, he is out for now. They do not find a trade kill, unfortunately. They are rolling damage onto P-Star.
He's coughing. He did make it to the ground pot, it looks like.
Did get to the ground pot. They're trying to find damage onto Kitsu, but Black Mage is actually one of the harder classes in the game to kill, and instead of Kitsu dying, it's P-Star who dies instead.
We've got the 1 minute's coming up now. None of them died.
Both beams available, Gunbreaker spin available. They're looking to roll damage onto the Summoner. The Paladin gives them a cover. They're going to take that cover and elixir back to full.
I would have hoped there to see the Gunbreaker spinning.
That beam kind of whiffed. The other beam sent onto Daddy Chili. He has to burn his Purify, but in the back, P-Star finds Forgiven Vanity. There are some low MP bars
should be
on the
up
side
in about
of Astra.
7 seconds.
Yeah,
I'm keeping an eye on Fina.
Meteo
But they're
is
low.
coming up soon. They are looking to confirm the kill onto Nutella, who has no MP. And he will fall here. He has 4 people on top of him.
Okay, so likely what we're looking at here is Astra's trying to regroup, and we're getting close to a bunch of powerful ults from Umbra, so they're gonna try and
Speaking
fight
of
on the
powerful
side.
ults, there's the Mega Flare dropped onto the two casters of Astra, and Kitsu and Vanity both go back to spawn.
That's a bad dragon.
That is a bad dragon indeed. They are taking the 5v3 advantage, and they are running down Daddy Chili in the back. He gets stunned before the ground pot, and he falls down as well. Umbra with all the momentum. They have 4 LBs available for use. They have a good chance to end this game fairly quickly. Deep Freeze comes out. They look for Shamori, and they find Shamori before the Phalanx comes out. Sky Shatter is available. It's up. He is low health, though. He actually lands into the Gunbreaker stun and gets punished as soon as he comes down onto the ground. Astra actually getting back momentum here in a 5v3 of their own, and now they take down T-Star. Doesn't elect to use that Zanny.
They are
Very nice call from Astra.
They are
there.
pushing into a Paladin and a Samurai LB, which is kind of a really rough. Both of those LBs are really hard to push into.
Yes.
So we'll see. I guess they're also going to have this White Mage and Summoner LB, so they've got a lot to work with on their side. They don't necessarily want to use it to have to push them back, but they have it. And I guess they have a couple of short LBs. Or they have the White Mage LB that's short.
Shamori is looking for Daddy Chili. Daddy Chili sends the beam, but dies shortly after. They do get the trade onto the Summoner. We're still in a 4v4, but out comes that Phalanx.
Gunbreaker spinning on the point.
He spun on the point. Unfortunately, didn't find anything. CC being thrown around. They're looking for the Monk. They do find the Monk. He falls down before he can get a Meteor Drive out onto anyone. Kitsu, he knows he's dead. He's just trying to be annoying and stop the Elixir, but he falls down, and the point is going to be going back in favor of Umbra, thanks to the use of that Phalanx from Shamori. Looks like they're going to get another kill onto Nutella as well.
All right, I'm watching you, Fina. Fina, I want to see the best Meteor I've ever seen. I saw him in the opener. He was going for a fat riddle. All he needed to do was press riddle out of guard before he died. That would have been a fat riddle, man.
They do have Meteo and Red Mage combo. He pops that riddle in the back. He sends it on to the Paladin. Red Mage LB comes out. Sky Shatter comes out. The Paladin is still alive, and the Monk dies as well as the White Mage. And now Umbra, with 10 seconds left, has all the momentum they need to try to end this set. We do get overtime. They are on the point. There is only 2 of them. Nutella trying to spin to get out some damage, but he's going to fall shortly after. Fina does make it back to the point in time. Sitting in guard. Mega Flare dropped.
Dragon's coming back out. He's still sitting on this LB just in case.
The point. He's been holding it for pressure.
The Chi 10 out, no hitters. But they do have 3 big LBs here.
They are extending this overtime quite well. Beam sent onto the Monk. The Monk does fall down.
Chi 10 should be coming up here in a second. Let's see if he goes for a play.
Yeah, he needs to find a kill to ensure the death. No one touched it. Nice beam by Daddy Chili to cleave a couple of people, but it's not enough as his team is currently staggered. They are doing a good job at managing the point here. Sky Shatter coming out, landing on the Daddy Chili, and he gets one shot by Katie.
Chi 10 is up again, still no hitters. I'm very proud of Astra. They have been avoiding these Chi 10s.
They are not electing to touch the stove. This game is still going. Umbra not really losing very much health. Another beam comes out by Bisuneko, looking for the kill onto that Gunbreaker. Oh man, Gunbreaker it just takes a ridiculously long amount of time to kill. Mega Flare dropped and cleaves too, finding the kill on Nutella. Kitsu soon to follow.
It was a well-timed poly as well.
Overtime being extended farther
Medio
than I would have
onto
thought.
the samurai.
Send
I'm
it on
assuming
to
he just used
P-Star. He
There it
gets
is.
Southern Cross, but he lives with 1,000 health. Daddy Chili back in spawn once again. It is just a perfect stagger situation. All Astra needs to do is find one kill, but now it's next to impossible as the Phalanx comes out from Shimori. They are looking for damage of some degree onto literally anybody. So many low health bars. Both casters dead at nearly the same time. Gunbreaker living on point forever, as that class does. This is a post-service announcement. Somebody please nerf Gunbreaker. Thank you very much. Daddy Chili and Fina, the only two alive. Beam comes out, but falls shortly after. Monk all by himself.
Just send it raw.
And that is the game.
Holy fuck, man.
P-Star went that entire game, I think, without LBing. He might have done it, or at least that whole ult overtime without LBing.
He did not LB the entire 8 minutes.
That is aura farming. Am I using that term right?
Yes, you are.
Okay. Yeah. P-Farm was just aura farming that whole game.
Holy shit, that was fucking amazing. Team Astra
That
fucking
was
bred in a
really
lab.
impressive hold.
I gotta
somewhere
respect
specifically just to shut down a win. Like
I gotta respect Astra there. They kept that overtime going for far longer than I thought it was going to.
Oh yeah.
They started that stagger at the exact wrong time, but then they held it for 3 minutes. I was honestly expecting a small turnaround and potentially a reset for Umbra to try to fight back, but no one ever died. Umbra stayed alive for the last 4 minutes of that game.
that was fucking insane. Good job on both teams.
Yeah, good effort on both teams for sure. It was a back and forth and a really long extended overtime. So.
Yeah, well, I mean, Umbra kind of got away with a real fast stomp in the first match, but then in the second one, Astra they didn't want to give up, man. They didn't want to give up.
They did not want to give up. Gotta respect it.
That's a valiant effort. That was fucking awesome. All right, let's see here. Let me announce the teams right quick. Where's my thing? Okay. Let's see.
So I know you do prizes every week, John. What have we got cooked up for this week?
We've got a Mog Station gift going out this week.
Mog Station? Alright, cool.
Forgiven Vanity won the last one. It was kind of awkward too, because Forgiven Vanity has almost everything.
That doesn't surprise me. He
with a name like Vanity, yeah.
He loves his glams, and he's very good at making them, and he is apparently taught a lot of people how to make good glams, so it doesn't surprise me that he has like nearly every outfit.
Yeah, he is the royal esthetician of PV princesses.
Yes, he is.
And runs a fashion blog for glams.
If you if anybody in chat ever needs an idea for a glam, send a tell to Forgiven Vanity and he'll get you hooked up. Promise.
You mean I could get help updating my like 3 glams that I've been using for 4 years?
Hey, your glams are iconic. You're not allowed to change.
I mean, he could, in essence, it could, in theory, help you come up with some new glams. But like
don't break what isn't broken.
Your glams are great. Everyone knows.
If it ain't broke, Noodles, don't fix it.
Everyone knows what's this. You have your own silhouette in game.
Pretty much,
your own niche. Like everybody knows what All right, it's fucking noodles, man. It's fucking noodles.
Cryptid status.
Yeah, cryptid status.
That's what I aim for. Oh, I have to join the party. I have to join the party. I was thinking about it. I was thinking about it, and then I didn't. I'm here.
Alrighty. Let's see here. For those of you just joining us, we're doing Community Roulette. It is a randomized team scrim event held on Leviathan Primal server. You come down, send John is dead a tell. I'll get you put onto a team of potentially new friends, maybe some old friends, and you'll fight some other new friends for a best out of 2 or best out of 3. We do this for a couple hours, then we give you a prize, and then after that we transition over to Misaru's event for some good old-fashioned meme games where we chuck all the rules out, and they've come up with some funny ones. They're talking.
We do things like 10 Dark Nights where you are literally sucking each other off for the next 5 minutes of your life, and it's absolutely hilarious.
Wonderful. That sounds fucking great.
The 4 warrior 1 bard was hilarious because I said at the beginning of the game, I am not touching the crystal. I'm only fighting them, and at the end of the game, I had 0 seconds on crystal. It was wonderful.
Heck yeah.
Only fight. Let the bard push.
Nope, have those breadsticks. So we're just waiting on, it looks like, Kyoko for Team Astra. There we go. We got Kyoko on Team Astra. We've got everybody. All right. Well, it's time for, you know what? Lately, it's just been the Wheel of Disappointment. Let's see. Let's see.
Wheel of Disappointment.
Wheel of Disappointment. Don't let me down again.
If I was playing in these games, I wouldn't mind it being volcanic and Clocktown.
It's fucking.
Oh my god,
clockwork.
it's placed. No, it's placed. No.
It's fucking
no.
clockwork again.
What the fuck?
Fucking Wheels of Menace.
It's rigged.
I enjoy the
do like
Palestra
Clocktown.
volcanic Clocktown rotation in casuals. So if I was playing in these games, I would not mind it at all. All right, so I'm looking just at the classes we have on for this set right now, and on one side I see no blue jobs, and on the other side I see no green jobs.
It'll be interesting for sure.
It will be.
If they keep it this way.
Interesting. The double tank triple DPS, that is a very, very aggressive and potentially high damage comp. They have Dark Knight Plunge, Gunbreaker rolling damage, Dragoon burst damage.
They don't have a ton
Summoner.
of easily accessible CC, but honestly, with that much damage and with the healing down especially, they're gonna finish it off probably, even through the double healers.
If that Dark Knight gets their plunge reset, that team I think can roll the other team. However, we have on the other side double healer, and we have our infamous friend Mr. Daddy Chili, but we also have the current rank 1 CC player this season, Mr. Crow Meow himself, playing his Scholar, which I don't know if any of you in chat have ever played against this man on Scholar or Astro, but it is not a fun time for you. So he's very good at keeping himself and his team alive. So we will see how
Yeah,
the
it really
double
comes down to
healer
how well
against
they
the double
burst.
tank. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
like
comes
they really
down to
just have
how
the
much
burst.
coordination they have. Yeah, exactly. So we will see. If they are on the same page, the double tank comp is probably going to win. If their damage is more scattered than it needs to be, the double healer is probably going to win. So we'll see. I do also just notice that the only melee on the side of the double healer team is Citri on that samurai. So that also brings a unique playstyle. They do have a red mage as a pseudo melee as well, but the point is that after that Shiiten on the samurai wears off, they don't really have that much of a front line.
Yeah, they really just I feel like this team is gonna they don't really want to be on the point with those tanks, right? Like they
don't.
They need to work together to take out somebody from the back line and then hopefully snowball that, because they're not going to be able to get through those tanks probably.
If I'm
And they don't wanna be near
if
them.
I'm playing on Shimori's team here, the first thing I'm telling him in chat is, give me a plunge target and press the W key. That's what I'm saying in this opening fight, and that
Looks like Astra's ready to go. They put out their buffs.
he's looking for a certain target. He puts
Oh, they're sending
one
Summoner.
onto
Summoner got
Daddy
smacked.
Chili, but they instantly kill the Summoner in response instead. They're still on Daddy Chili. He does have that plunge debuff, and they do find a trade.
There is a fairy sitting on point, so Astra's moving back to point to make sure that they are getting that buff.
Citri being sent out of guard, getting low, falling down.
I think they looked to. Oh, they took down Prophecy Star. Shimori's ready to die as well.
They do get another trade. Very even fight so far. Shimori, super low. He's gonna get the ground
Super low,
block.
has chain on him.
He should
Does
be
not
alive.
look like Kyoko
for
is going to be able
now.
to finish this out.
Yeah, it looks like the Machinist is gonna fall here on the mats. Maybe, maybe not. Getting chased down. There's the death. But the trade onto the Dark Knight does come through.
And we're looking back. Let's see what's going on at the point.
Crow is
Crow
getting
is
sent
being-
near the point in the guard.
He's got a fairy down. He's out. He's fine. They're gonna waste time
Yeah.
chasing him. Daddy Chili is sitting around with the LB. I would be
One-
looking at my scholar being sent. Perfect. Yep, he did it. As a way to punish
He
the team
sent the
for chasing
beam
the scholar
on to
around.
Prophecy Star, and Prophecy Star also catches the Southern Cross out of guard. The Samurai does fall. They're looking for a trade onto Crow. They do find Crow.
We have this Machinist LB up now, which against that team, hopefully they can just take somebody out with that.
Summoner getting low, getting a shield from his Dark Knight and getting out. Machinist does pick up the ground pot, lives through all the burst damage. Dragoon's still chasing him down, but I think he's fine. The Dragoon gets chainsaw marksman spite and falls
Beautiful.
instantly. That was a beautiful marksman spite from the Machinist there.
Oh, huge!
Oh, the
flip,
match
huge flip.
flips
people.
three! And there goes P-Star, as well as Shimori.
And now Citri's sitting here with LB ready. So Citri can sit on point a lot more comfy at this point. That will make it a lot easier for them to push this 50 and potentially even position upward to be using that White Mage LB on whoever pokes out first.
Astra in a strong spot here. They're going to have Scholar LB soon as well. They're basically going to have Exodia. Only thing missing is the Marksman Spite. Scholar shields do come out. Umbra walking in, looking for a fight. Oh, they instantly send damage onto that Dragoon. Scholar LB comes out. Zat sent on the Gunbreaker, and the Gunbreaker falls down as well.
And Crow is escorting the point all alone.
Crow sitting on the point, knowing his team has the advantage. It gives them
Crow's
room
coming
to
to stop
chase
it.
down these targets. P-Star dead in the back. Shimori and the Summoner, both on the point. Shimori getting stunned with no Purify, falls down onto the point. Marksman Spite finds another target onto the Summoner. Summoner dies instantly. Nice cleave coming out onto the point. Katie falls again. Nutella sitting on the point in guard. No resources. He's gonna fall next.
Yeah. But Prophecy Star's
Star.
coming back in with LB. She turns up.
Popping that
There are
She-10.
two hitters, but they have shields.
2 hitters.
It's really
Pop
hard to
Star.
Samurai against a Scholar.
Yes, it is. Very nice beam onto P-Star as he dashes back onto the point.
Crow will
Summoner.
likely go down.
Next target falls
Goon is in
onto
the air.
point. Goon looking to find some cleave damage. Does cleave Fina a little bit, but Fina is not too worried, sitting off the point. Silencing the Dark Knight and Umbra. They are doing their best to keep this game alive, but they are heavily
Scholar
staggered
LB
onto
is
the
out,
point.
which is basically just a fight win. It's not as much of a fight win as Astra LB, but it's very, very strong. And there are 2 lookers on Astra, so they might not be able to keep up this pressure.
2 minis
I think
onto
they gotta
Astra.
back out.
They may have to back out. They are in a good spot, though. They do find Nutella right before overtime.
Oh.
2 kills happen. One onto
Yeah, that was-
P-Star, the other onto Chili. If Umbra can find one more kill here, I think they have a chance to make an overtime comeback. They're looking for damage onto Crow.
Dark Knight LB is out, which is a lot of damage if Shimori can stay on top of somebody.
Nice
Instead of
full
having to
heal
be on the point.
by Shimori. Oh, but he gets CC'd off the point. And they almost had a comeback going there, but they could not quite find it.
Ooh, that was a good match, though. It was a good match.
It was good. The power of those Scholar LBs from Crow really kept his team alive and sustaining through the Dark Knight plunge and all that enemy team burst damage there. So
Yeah, and
they were able to just keep rolling and didn't really lose too much pressure at all that game.
Yeah, and I think I was there were light CC on the side of Umbra, and once you add Scholar LB into that, it makes it so even harder to secure a kill because they get that free pay on.
Exactly.
For 20 seconds. a
Yeah, so
20-second free pay on through walls.
Yeah, so they only had Dark Knight Bind, which is honestly hard to land in a lot of cases. They only had Gunbreaker Stun on LB and Heavy.
They had
and
Samurai
honestly,
Stun and Summoner Stun, but Summoner
And
Stun is...
Samurai Bind, yeah, Summoner Stun. Summoner Stun in Light Party is basically like, if you dash in first to stun somebody, you might get a good stun off, but you're gonna die for it. more
Yeah,
than
no, when
likely.
I'm stunning people on Summoner, it's usually... if I'm pulling them around a corner, I'll stun the first person who rounds the corner and it'll stun everybody. It's usually used defensively
Yeah.
for me. But I don't play Summoner and LP that
I
much.
I love using that button offensively when I get the chance, because if you do angle it right, you can stun several people, despite it being small. But in LP especially, Summoner is a class that can get ran down very easily. They suck even at 1v1s. So once you, like you said, the stun is used defensively in most cases. Pretty much the only way it gets used offensively in LP is if your team already has an advantage, like you're in a 5v4.
Then you're like, I'm catching, like, sometimes, you know, you see somebody who's separated from their team, they're coughing, and you're able to dash up, stun them, kill them, and then get back into safety because they're separated from their team. But otherwise, I'm not dashing into a team fight.
Oh yeah, definitely not.
I mean,
not in a
I would
full-on
love to say
5v5.
that. I would love to say that it's not 100% true that I don't. But I would.
Yeah,
I
same.
don't want to dash into a team fight.
Same for me. I say that I don't do it, and then it's all, I'm like, fuck it, we ball, and I go try to stun 5 people. All right, we are getting our first match on a different map. We are on Red Sands. The comps did not change, so we shall see.
Oh, we did. There is a change actually. Paladin instead of Dark Knight.
Oh, it is Paladin instead
So
of
there's
Dark Knight.
another
You're right,
stun. And I would say, you know, Paladin LB is an actual like defensive LB.
Yeah, a little bit of extra survivability for the team on the side of Umbra. Opening damage being sent on to Daddy Chili. Now they're looking at Citri, who is out of their guard.
They're out of resources. Can Crow keep them alive? Actually, no. Crow is just escorting the point.
Citri trying their best to live. They do fall in the back. Citri wise-manning the point all the way to Crow wise-manning the point all the way to 35%. A respectable play considering he already lost 2 of his teammates. You know, sometimes you gotta make that decision.
And kind of like what I was saying earlier, we don't necessarily like their team doesn't really want to brawl. They want to separate that team so they can pick off the weaker people instead of having to face those tanks straight on. Exactly. So I think like pulling the attention back to that point there gave his team the
beam, and a Southern Cross comes out. They find a kill onto Daddy Chili shortly after the beam. Mega Flare being dropped as well from Kuro. Sky Shatter also in the air, isn't able to find anything. He used it more as a defensive matter, it looks like. Umbra getting free progress on the 50. Astra a little spread out here.
Crow is still being harassed by 3 people on the speed lane. He has LB, understandable. Looks like there's some spinning going on point.
They do turn around. The Team Astra needs to find a kill onto this Gunbreaker, but this class is so tanky.
Comes out
Corundum keeping him alive, and there's the cover to save Nutella just in time, and the Gunbreaker stays alive, and all the momentum is on the side of Umbra this game. 3 people dead, and the point still pushing. Nice cover by Shimori there to keep his fellow teammate alive. Crow popping Scholar LB, can even get to the point before he dies. Citri next onto the point all by themselves. The team is perfectly staggered despite there only being 2 minutes left, and the momentum shift.
Aura farming. I saw P-Star had Cheetan on the last person alive there, opted not to use the LB.
he likes
just aura farming.
He just likes to hold it.
Oh, he just
He just likes to hold it, man. Nothing wrong with that. I like to hold it too every
No.
And
it's aura farming. I like
this will be the first set that I've casted where there's a game 3. I've not had a game 3
I think
yet.
What happened there was, what Crow did was right. His team was not able to really capitalize on that. I see that I'm looking right now. He switched to Astro. I think he'll be able to provide a little bit more structure to the team comp with Astro. Scholar's a little bit, unfortunately, like kind of, especially in LP, really, you need your team to be making the plays. And if that's not happening, Scholar can only do so much.
Yes, I agree. We actually have another switch as well. We have Fina matching Shimori on Paladin. We have Paladin standard comp basically being ran on the side of Astra here.
Yeah, just trade out the machinist for any other DPS.
From Citri too. Oh, this comp has just turned into.
They mean business.
They mean business. This is game 3, and they want to win.
Man. It's game 3. This is gonna be a totally different game than the first 2 we watched.
It is.
My body's
now they now have the power to stand toe to toe with the double tank.
Oh yeah.
And the Samurai and Dragoon. So it's really going to be now up to Umbra they have to burst somebody before those healers can do anything about it.
Umbra has to play this perfectly if they want to.
Yeah. Just it's a comp diff. Like
this is a comp diff.
Yeah, like the first comp is very, very good. I think the machinist could be anything else, but like if that's what they're best at, then go for it. Hell yeah. But this other comp, I feel like they really just have to kill them. You know what I mean? I feel like they aren't unless they're able to one tap somebody in the opener and then roll that. Especially or one of the healers, like they have to get one of the healers in the opener, or they're just dead. They're not going to be able to continue the fight. I think. But God damn it! I had a really good thing to say and I fucking lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I have a feeling in my gut that Team Umbra is going to probably shot call to kill Daddy Chili again, if I had to take a guess. Because like you said, they've got to get rid of one of these healers to get some momentum going at the beginning. The problem is that they have to deal with, it might as well be 3 healers because of how powerful Arcane Crest is on Reaper, as well as a Paladin covering. So if you don't coordinate your burst damage perfectly, you're in big trouble.
Yeah, I think what I was going to say about... Go ahead.
Here we go, opener out, Katie falls down immediately, burst damage not able to be found. Looking for more potentially, Nutella, no guard, or no Purify, excuse me, now uses the guard. Is gonna get covered by Shamori, but Shamori falls because of the cover
Less
tether.
than a minute
and
into the
both
game,
tanks die.
Reaper's approaching first LB with 6 stacks.
Oh my,
That
scary.
is wild. With a laser, anybody they want to die is gonna die.
Speaking of the 6 stacks, there it is, on to 2 people, finding the summoner and then finding P-Star in the spawn. And Team Astra, they mean business. They have come to play in Game 3. They do not want to lose. A fat Communio cleave from Citra hitting all 3 of those people in their spawn. They're just kind of.
And then they've got Daddy Chili
here.
sitting on point, ready to counter beam if the enemy team tries to move in. Yep.
There is the beam being sent onto Nutella, who just purifies it and moves away.
We're coming up on Astro LB in about 5 seconds.
Back onto the point. A lot of resources being spent on the side of Umbra. There's the Astro LB. Scary burst damage has the potential
Another
to
6-stack
happen.
Reaper LB coming up as well.
Paladin
There's a bad
does
dragon
fall
out.
on
Dragoon.
the side of Astra. There's the Reaper Fear onto 4 people by Citri, finding Shamori, but they don't get anything else, and they fall down themselves.
And it looks like they're gonna back out now. It was they threw out Bahamut and Dragoon LB, and Astra's HP did not move.
No,
Like
no, it
they
did not.
were just full health, full mana after that. Just Astro White Mage Paladin is just so hard to kill.
They are trying to find some damage onto Daddy Chili, but he just picks up the ground pot and walks away for now.
Covered?
Does
Fina's
use
probably
the
looking
beam
for
in
LB.
response to P-Star. There's an LB from Fina. They're trying to find the Samurai, who gets covered by his own Paladin. Shamori's just going to stand there and make sure he gets that elixir off. The Machinist being sent, but he guards and walks away for now. Katie falling down. Zant coming out. Doesn't find
Big
any kills.
Spin. 5 stacks on Fina, 5 stacks on Crow. They did take Fina out with that spin. That was a really good use of that.
Yeah, nice. Very nice Gunbreaker spin by Nutella. They do have a little bit of momentum here with that Paladin dead, despite them not having a Dragoon.
They are looking at an Astral LB in about 5 seconds as well. That's so hard to push into.
Shamori popped Phalanx on the point. His Phalanx is about to run out, so he's probably going to walk away and reset maybe. Or sorry, who is that? That's not Shamori. That's P-Star. Never mind. P-Star with the reset.
No! Kuro ghosts the Bahamut in response to getting...
Did he get marksman
Getting
spited as the
spited.
Bahamut
Yep.
was dropped?
Yep.
Very
It
nice
looks like
shot.
it might have been a misclick on the Bahamut, though. I don't think it was intentional.
3 kills in favor of Astra, getting momentum point, pushing back in their favor. Probably going to be 4. The cover does come out from Shamori to save his Dragoon. And no more deaths will be had for now. Guard expended by Fina.
5-stack Reaper, very scary. Laser comes
Oh,
out.
the laser
Fear.
cleaves all 5 into a Reaper Fear by Sentry onto all 5 members of Umbra, but no one dies. They're just low resources. Finally, there's the first death onto Nutella. Now damage onto Shamori. That was a 5-man beam into a 5-man fear. You can't get much better than that.
Fina's about to have LB here again. They're looking to get him out of the fight. Hopefully make him blow it right away without having to use it. Oh,
No one on the point from Team Umbra.
Oh, Astra. Holy fuck. That was awesome.
Very, very nice combo.
yeah. So what happened with that combo there? I was trying to figure out like how none of them died from that. The fear, unfortunately, pushed all 4 of them into that little corner right there at the 50, and all of Citra's team was line of sighted by that. So they weren't able to come up on that. But it was really, really beautiful.
It was. Let's I feel like with the changes that we got in the last patch, I feel like White Mage Reaper is basically now just White Mage Monk. Like it's the new combo. Like it's the new, okay, we have these 2 buttons at the same time. Let's press them at the same time and try to kill somebody.
Yep.
And had that fear been in a slightly different spot, that could have resulted in 5 kills.
Oh yeah, that would have been, yeah. That was next time. I'm ready to see Citri pull off the beautiful 5-man fear into team wipe. I'm ready for it.
Alright, we're putting out the new teams right meow.
Astra, they woke up and chose violence with those comps, or with
yeah,
that comp.
that last comp was all right.
Yeah, that comp was
Gloves
just like,
are off.
Yeah, gloves are off. It's time to fight, bro. Yeah, if they have put like, honestly, like, okay, I have really mixed opinions about Machinist.
Mm-hmm.
I think Machinist can actually be a really decent shot caller job for CC, because they have like an LP, right? The only crowd control they have is their air anchor, and then their knockback. But their only hard crowd control is their stun. Well, other classes have stuns too. So in LP, you can call for somebody to stun a target, and then you can get your free 40k damage off of their stun instead of relying on just yours.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, the only issue with Machinist, I think, in LP is that it's really easy to abuse.
Yes.
It has no way of getting out of situations itself, so your positioning has to be perfect, your team has to be making enough space for you. I think it really is down to a per player basis.
Yeah, and not only do they have their stun, but they also have a unique and very powerful damage amp with chainsaw.
Mm-hmm.
That applies for their entire team. So if you put a chainsaw,
how much is that?
It's 20%.
Holy shit! I didn't know it was 20.
Yeah, it's 20. So if you put what I do when I play Machinist in games that I am actively trying to win, like I've played a handful of Machinists in ranked before, I will only mark somebody if either A, I stun them with air anchor, or B, I chainsaw amp them. Other than that, I'm probably not marking anybody. Yeah, because, I mean, we saw in, I think it was game 1 on Clocktown, where he was being chased. He got out because he was being healed, and then he turned around and put a chainsaw and then immediately LB'd Katie and one-shot Katie. If you use Marksman's Fight with a chainsaw amp, it does 48,000 damage in CC. So, yeah.
Damn.
Goodbye most people. You are very dead.
Yeah, I tried playing Machinist and LP exactly once, and it was last season, or it was last expansion, so things were different. The class was different, but yeah, because of the way Burst works, generally, you're not making any solo plays with your LB for the most part. So, you kind of like, I don't know. I hope someday that Machinist is not such a niche pick.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. I find it really niche. It's really hard to make work. But I want it to be better.
I've actually seen I've seen a set in a tournament. I don't remember what team it was, because I don't remember what team he's on. But Gojo, Six Eyes, he played Machinist in LP on his team, and his team, they made that look very successful, but it was mostly because he was really never touched.
Yeah.
He was always behind a wall.
Mm-hmm.
And he just never, like, he was really never a target. I think in the set that I watched him in, he maybe died twice.
Yeah, and it's just like on certain maps, it's really, against certain comps, it's really hard to actually be able to stay behind walls that far away without people getting into your space if your team isn't making that space for you, right? So, like, I feel like on C9 you can do stuff like that, but I feel like on Volcanic Heart it is so hard to like stay in a safe ranged position just because you can be approached from so many different angles at basically any point in the map.
Yeah, melees and tanks eat jobs such as Summoner and Machinist alive, because they're, like you said, there's nowhere safe for them to really stand. If the team that they're against wants them to be a target, they're probably gonna be dead. So,
Momoyuki, hello, welcome to the event. Just waiting on some team sorting to take place here. Let's see. So, to people that are just hopping in, Community Roulette is an event that we've been running for a while. Come sign up with me, join up, get used to some LP, and then maybe we'll get you into some tournaments and stuff. We're here on Leviathan. On Primal for a little bit longer. Again, sorry if I sound a bit weird. I've been fighting off a cold most of the week. So we're just waiting on Chili. There he is. Chili for Team Astra. And I think Kitsu is still AFK. Forgiven of Vanity. You want to hop on Umbra then? way we can get this set going. This may be our last set, depending on how long it takes.
Yeah, if this is as good of a set as that last one was, this will probably be the last set.
Yeah, I'd say honestly, looking at this, the teams look quite balanced. So
Yes, they do.
I think it's definitely possible to see three close games.
Shizuka, yes, we just got done with Palistro.
The only map we have yet to see today is Cloud9, and from a personal standpoint, it can stay that way.
We haven't seen Red. No, we did see Red Sands.
We did
didn't
see
we?
Red Hands.
Yeah, we did see Red Sands game.
But it was really fast, right?
It was fast, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, that was the quickest game of that set.
All right, so I think we've got the team thing sorted out here. And the Red Sands, we're running it back.
All right.
If we... Oh, wait, now I think I have to put it... Okay. We good?
No, he's good. He's in there.
All right, we got both the casters in. We're good to go. Red Sands, Red Sands, Red Sands, Red Sands. I love it.
We have... How many supports is that? We have 7 supports in this game.
Good. All right, these are.
We only have a monk, a summoner, a monk and a summoner on
Dragoon.
Umbra, and then a dragoon on Astra. The rest are support classes. Unfortunately, if you guys didn't know, this meta is very heavily favored for healers in particular. So having a lot of healers on the field, if all the players are good, which everybody who shows up to these events are good players, games can last a long time. The team that has disadvantage going into overtime can make it last a long time. And, I've had...
7 supports, but none of them are Scholar, which I think is will be helpful for the length of the game.
That is true. Yeah, Scholar does make it very hard to kill. What do you think do you think White Mage Astro is the strongest healer duo, or do you think it's something like Scholar Astro is the strongest healer duo? What do you think it
really
is?
depends on the comp and the plan and what you're facing, the map. I think that Scholar brings... I think Astro is obviously in both. It's whether you run the White Mage or the Scholar. And it just depends on how much CC you have, if you're going for an amp comp, if you need the extra healing, or I generally, if I'm playing White Mage with an Astro, I'm up with the melees, running around making plays while the Astro is, kittening. And I feel like, it's if you need it to be the other way around, the Scholar's a lot better at kittening. If you have an Astro and a Scholar together, so.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so we have Warrior Paladin, White Mage Astro Dragoon on Astra, and Umbra we have Gunbreaker, White Mage Sage, Monk Summoner. Couple of damage amps with the Sage comp between the Gunbreaker LB and the Sage Toxicon charges. Could make for some potentially high damage LB combos for sure.
And I think I think this is again Nutella and Fina both on Gunbreaker and White Mage together for the second time again tonight. So what I'm hoping to see is at that 1 minute mark, I want Nutella to start spinning right away, to be ready for a play with Fina, and then 15 seconds later, Crow cleans up. That's what I want to see from Umbra.
Yeah, I agree.
They wanna punish the Paladin, try to get the Paladin to cover somebody, punish them with the Gunbreaker,
the best combo that Astra has does not happen until 90 seconds. So if Umbra plays aggressive enough, they should have a decent chance at getting an advantage. We shall see how the opener plays out. And comes the Rend from Shimori. Looking for the Sage, but gets out a nice guard living for now. No one's super low just yet. Crow taking a handful of damage. Out of MP, but backs up, resets. Oh, just kidding. His reset gets interrupted by Shimori in the back.
That Paladin goes
out,
down, and
but
they're
the
at the
Paladin
1 minute
gets
mark.
sent in return, and they are first blood of this
1
game.
minutes are up.
1 minute's
Laser
up,
comes
out
out from
comes the
Tina.
beam. Sent onto the Warrior. Warrior's fine for now, thanks to the healing charges.
5 seconds on Meteor. Looks like they're sending the monks so they can't freely Meteor.
Trying to send damage onto Crow, who's sitting in the corner. Crow has Riddle up.
Building up a fat riddle. Building up a fat riddle, probably.
Seems to be fine for now. He's got to be looking for a target soon.
The L being the white
Sit.
mage. And we've got Warrior LB is rolling. Scream on Gunbreaker and Monk. Both of them are out of mana.
Decent Scream, but he is down 2 teammates and isn't going to find anything with that LB. Mega Flare coming out from the Summoner. Finds damage onto the Paladin. Paladin getting cleaved on point heavily, and he will fall here. Shimori likely to be next as they are completely out of mana. They are getting healed though. Beam cleaves too. Shimori in guard on the point, living forever, but Daddy Chili dashes into the point and gets one shot instantly, and a great Sage Cage from Vanity prevents any damage coming from the Dragoon. Looks like Astra is electing to regroup here. The Paladin does dash onto the point, getting spun on by the Gunbreaker. Out comes the Astro LB.
Looking at this, Monk has Meteor again. Might send it on the white mage with laser. But Daddy Chili was playing back. He did dash in.
Crow does have LB, elects to send it onto the Astro, who gets beamed as well, and the Meteor Beam combo finds the healer. They're looking for the Dragoon next. They get him as well before he can get to the ground plot. Umbra has all the momentum, only having to fight into 3 members of Astra. Shimori.
They've got another Bahamut ready to
Dive
go.
on
though
point.
I wouldn't throw that into the Paladin LB. Yeah, they were all pretty protected.
Paladin LB keeping this game alive for now. They are fighting cleave damage into the back of the spawn.
Astra fully healed by that macro, but macro is down for now.
Oh, Daddy Chili getting cleaved and not able to find the ground pot as he dies directly on
There's
top
a
of it.
Scream on that Sage. They don't want Sage getting another LB.
Shimori trying to do damage to the Sage, harassing him and killing him himself. There's a trade point being pushed back the other way. The Paladin
goes
getting
out
sent
onto
by the
Paladin.
Meteor as well
Meteor
as
beam.
the beam.
Was the Gunbreaker also spinned? I didn't see where that was, but I'm sure it helped.
Dragoon, Sky Shatter.
Alright, Sage is
Looking
coming back with LB.
For the White Mage, Fina in trouble here. He does fall. Dragoon backflipped in, low HP, running out of that shield from Sky Shatter, and he is the
Sage
trade
LB
kill.
goes down.
Sage LB
Astro
in
LB
response
goes out.
to the Astro LB.
Both teams are kind of hard to kill, or really don't want to fight them.
Yeah, this is a pretty even fight. Mega Flare comes out, doesn't really find much damage. Astra, Astra was not on the point as the game ended. I think that Primal Rend launched him just out of range.
Good job, Team Umbra.
Yeah, I definitely. You can tell Fina and Crow are talking to each other about their LBs. They're consistently sending somebody with the Meteo beam.
Oh yeah. They are on the same page, that Meteo beam. If you combine both the LBs, and then you throw a Monk Fireball and a Blood Lily from the White Mage, that is an insta-death for anybody. That is about 60,000 damage, and that is a very hefty chunk, and you're not even taking into account the other people on your team, so Meteo Beam, such a powerful combo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Collecting
they're
two.
going for a triple healer now. The Crow decided to bring out the Scholar.
Oh, yep. Crow's back on Scholar.
And what did they get rid of?
Crow is the wise man.
Oh, I see. So
Always moving that crystal.
Yeah, Crow was on Monk, and Kuro was on Summoner, and that's where those two changes were. But the rest is the same, I think. No, Forgiven Vanity was on Sage, right? Or was that the other Forgiven?
No.
So that's basically an entirely new team, except the Gunbreaker and White Mage.
Yep.
Alystra it is. Let's see if Astra can make this a three game.
Triple healer.
Good luck, Team Astra. Good luck, Team Astra.
I do not wish triple healer upon my worst enemy because it's very bland to play into. The damage has to be all on the same target. Very crucially from the team with the triple healer. While you do have damage, it's not anything crazy. So, plus, Astra's got healers of their own. I'm curious as to how many kills are going to be in this match. I don't think it's going to be very many. Shimori did switch off of Warrior, and he is now playing Summoner. So maybe he's just looking to do all the AoE damage himself. Who knows? But this is going to be a match. I think for Umbra, this is basically, hey, you see that Gunbreaker? Yeah, he's not dying the entire game.
Yeah.
So yeah, good luck to Astra here, because
yeah, I think they're going to be probably, looking to take out the White Mage or get the cover out from the Paladin, send the Paladin. But they're really not that scared of that team with their comp.
No, they're not.
Not in the opener, no.
This opener, I expect it to be pretty slow. Could be proven wrong. You never know.
Umbra threw out all of their buffs already, so it looked like Astra was
Shimori
fighting it out, and then they go
dash stun onto the Red Mage, and the Red Mage actually falls instantly from burst damage by Astra.
Nice job.
Very nice coordination there from Team Astra. Gunbreaker, no mana. Astro getting low.
That's
Gunbreaker in
three
trouble.
Three purifies down on the side of Umbra from that.
Crow picked up the ground pot. Nutella still alive.
Nutella, you pot. You're thirsty.
Nutella, he wants to make something happen. There's the beam onto the Paladin, as well as a stun. Do they have the damage? This is where the triple healer comp suffers. Nutella electing for a dangerous spin here, trying to get rid of this Paladin, but he falls himself as well as Vanity. Astra has all the momentum here.
They're about to have a Dragoon Summoner LB. They might have to save it to use with the Astra LB though, because they probably don't need it to to maintain
Crow
pressure
electing
here,
to
right?
sit on the point. Yeah, Crow electing to sit on the point there with his fairy, trying to get to the ground pot in the back. Does find it. He's being ratted, trying to make it to the other ground pot, but he dies on the other side of the map, away from the point. Meanwhile, Umbra looking to find a kill onto this Astro.
Astro will be out, Dragoon up, Bahamut out. Let's see what happens to those
Oh,
health
the
bars.
LBs
Dragoon and
flying
Vanity
around.
goes
There
down.
goes Vanity.
There goes
Nutella
Nutella.
falling again.
And they still have the White Mage Laser and Paladin LB on the side of Astra.
Astro dies
After all
on
of that.
point. Astra has all the momentum here. Crow popping Scholar LB in spawn with Fairy, getting ready to walk up to contest the point. Paladin getting sent onto the point, falling low, getting the Southern Cross from Vanity. The Paladin does fall before their Phalanx comes out. Beam from the side, cleaves Katie, and Umbra getting some momentum back here. Finding a couple of kills in their favor for the first time in this match. And Astra is at 93%, but this match isn't over yet.
Alright, so we're gonna probably see a fight at the 50. I don't think they're gonna be able to make it any farther than that. Oh no, they're not even gonna make it there. They're stopping them in the middle with that Paladin LB. Okay.
The Paladin
I
just
see it.
runs into the middle with the Phalanx. They're looking for damage onto Nutella, who falls before using MP and his LB. Astro, the next target, who falls shortly after.
I love being proven wrong. We do have we got the big dick damage combo on Astra
We do.
in a couple of seconds.
Umbra, they got a minute left. They're regrouping. They have a couple of LBs of their own, but they have to be aware of the scary burst damage. Here we go. Astro LB pop. Beam send onto
they took out the
Shamori,
summoner,
who falls
yeah.
right as he drops Mega Flare. The other beam flies. Nutella staying alive thanks to all the healing. In comes the Dragoon. Not finding much damage thanks to the two guards. Southern Cross being sent onto the
And
Paladin.
we've got the Astro LB to
Here comes
finish
the
this fight.
other Astro LB from Kuro. And Umbra picking up the fight once again, swinging it back in their favor, having to use all of their LBs, but they do get the job done.
This time Umbra's, or sorry, wait, which side is which? This time Astra's going to be approaching with less. I don't think they're gonna try and stop them in the middle again. They might though. I would love to see it. I would love to see more very aggressive play.
I think they might try and stop them right before
At this corner?
50. Yeah. Paladin walking up, trying to make space. The beam cleaves the Paladin, instantly kills him. Looking for more damage. Daddy
Huge,
Chili sending his
huge
own
spin.
beam. Dies at full MP. Nice spin from Nutella. I'm smelling a comeback.
Yeah, no, that spin had 4 stacks on 2 people and a stack on someone else. That was a very very useful
Gunbreaker
spin.
putting in a lot of work for his team. He's got to be careful. He's got to stay alive here for Umbra's comeback chance to happen.
This is scary though. This is really scary for them because they've got this Astro LB and they're looking at another. They have to take Shamori out before Shamori.
Scholar
drops
LB
the
from
Bahamut.
Crow was popped. They're looking for damage onto the Astro, who does guard the Southern Cross.
They did
Shamori
get Shamori down
falls.
as yep.
The Astro falls. Paladin just barely gets out Phalanx. The 2 of his teammates are already dead. Astro LB from Kuro.
LB or Dragoon Air.
Dragoon lands onto Nutella, who guarded the LB. He's spinning again, looking for damage onto the Dragoon. The Dragoon falls too. We're going to see a 99.8% comeback potentially. Shamori getting a 3-man stun onto the point, trying to prevent the comeback from happening. Astra in trouble. They are staggered. Somebody needs to get on point. Mori tries to get around the corner, but cannot get away. Mr. Neko likely to be the next target, but instead, Daddy Chili dashes in and dies. He gets a nice beam on the 2. The Astro on Umbra does die in response. That's a start. This game is very close. It's a 3v4. It's not over
Umbra
just yet.
Doesn't want to overcommit there. They really need to get somebody else on point so that Gunbreaker can reset.
Fairy is back off cooldown, trying to find damage on to Mr. Neko. He gets
Spin
around the
goes
corner.
out. 2, 3, 4.
Spin
Four
coming out.
spin
It's a
on
deadly
both
spin.
DPS.
Point being pushed, and the comeback is complete. And
Nice.
Umbra takes game 2 and the set.
98%. 90. What was it?
99.8.
99.8% comeback. No, that's what I call edging.
That's what I call edging.
Oh, that was fucking awesome. Oh, that's fucking amazing. Holy shit, good fucking job, everybody.
That was a very exciting game.
That was a very exciting game, yeah.
That was fucking hype as fuck, man.
The triple healer letting Nutella shine on the Gunbreaker. Nutella died a couple times early, but once the healers all got on the same page, he basically just infinitely stayed on the point and won them the game in overtime.
A lot of good spins. Like that last spin
Oh, yeah.
onto both the Dragoon and the Summoner was huge.
Yeah, he did 1.1 million damage in that game, so he was pumping. He was pumping damage.
Alrighty, that's going to be our last set. Good job to all of our competitors. Saw some great fucking fights tonight. Holy cow. Oh man, so many good plays to clip. Let's see. So thank you again, everybody, for coming out. I want to give a special thank you to both of our casters tonight for keeping things going while I was working on signups in between matches. Had some newer players with lots of questions. So thank you guys. I really appreciate the both of you. You guys did a great job.
Thank you for
tonight.
setting it up.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Oh, of course, it's my pleasure. It's my pleasure. I love just hanging out with the friends. You know, like that's payment enough for me. Let's see. We're gonna give away a Mog Station prize, and then we are going to transition over to Masaru's event, Crystalline Clash. So everybody hang out for some meme matches. They've got some good ideas cooked up that should be fun. After I finish my post-stream stuff and switch characters, I will also be joining some of the games. For now, though, let me prep the wheel with our players. While I do that, tell our wonderful viewers where they can find you. Plug your socials. I'm going to do a shout out in the Twitch chat right now. So if you're watching live on Twitch, click that follow Keyleth Creed. So plug yourself. Talk yourself up, brother.
You, anybody in chat, you guys can mostly find me at twitch.tv/KeylethCreed. I am actually live right now just to have the VOD for commentating, because I do actually go back and watch those when I'm not actually live, because I want to be better at it, and I really enjoy commentating. It's a lot of fun, so I want to give everybody who watches a good experience. So yeah, you guys can find me on my Twitch channel. My socials, I have a Twitter, Instagram, Blue Sky, all that good stuff. I do G-posing on the side as well with me and some friends. And I also have a Discord server of my own. It's a resource for anybody in the PvP community. I have guides for every class in PvP. I also have a guide for Frontline and a guide for CC specifically. I will be making a Rival Wings guide, actually decently soon, because Moogle Tome is around the corner, thank goodness. Rival Wings, how I missed you, my beloved. Yeah, I will put my Discord server in chat, and yeah, come hang out at my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Q with Creed.
Right on. All right. You know, it's awesome having you. You're one of the most hyped people that we have that comes on for casting, and it's always a blast to listen to you. But yeah, just to speak to the guides that Key makes, they're actually really well written. Lots of pictures. Lots of pictures. But yeah, if you're not looking for something specific for your job, he has a guide for just how to win Crystalline Conflict, and it's a great guide. I've been playing since season 1, and there was stuff in there that I did not realize. So the man, I think he's only actually like 3 months old. I think he was grown in a test tube just to dominate Crystalline Conflict.
It's a little longer than 3 months, but compared to a lot of people who are playing the mode, I am one of the newer players.
Yeah, he's got an alpha wolf. Just to put that in perspective, that's 5,000 wins.
I'm not there yet, but I'm getting there. I am getting there. I'm getting close. So,
and then it was awesome having you, Noodles.
Mm-hmm.
One of my favorite people online. How do you think you did? Sorry, that's a shitty question to ask. Let me just say this. I thought you did great. It was awesome having you on. What I should ask is, did you have fun?
Yeah, I had fun.
Good.
For sure.
Let's see. It's time for you to plug yourself again.
Plug yourself.
Oh gosh, I do that enough. Yeah, I'm Sen Noodles. I stream some CC. I stream on Twitch. I stream other places. I won't plug my other stuff, but like just poke around if you're curious. That's all I gotta say.
God damn it! All right, let's get this wheel up here. Let's get this wheel up here and see who's going to be taking home the prize.
Oh, your stream started playing an ad right as you put the wheel on the screen.
Oh,
Dadgummit.
no, hold on. I forgot to add Forgiven Innocence. They joined us for the last set. Okay. There we go. Now we've got everybody. Just a reminder. So for Mog Station gifts, if you win, stick around. Make sure you're on my friends list. You got to be on my friends list for 72 hours in order for me to send you the Mog Station gift. Oh, and it's gonna be rank 1 Crow.
Mr. Crow, let's go!
Rank 1 Crow. Congratulations, Crow. Do not leave until you're on my friends list. Like I said, you got to be on my friends list for 72 hours before I can send you shit. And then, also you got to make sure that you pick an item that can be gifted. A lot of the more, like the mounts can't be gifted, but a lot of the outfits are on the approved gift list. So that is going to be it, everyone. Thank you again for coming out. Sorry, I was a little bit slapdash this week. I'm kind of medicated. Still, like I said, still fighting off a cold. But we're going to be doing meme matches. It's going to be Shuba organizing and running it tonight for Masaru. Please hang out. Same place. Don't go anywhere. Leviathan, Wolves Den right here. And we'll be back next week. So if you want to sign up in advance, use the website link that's in the Discord, or it's on my Twitter. It's freaking everywhere. I don't think I have a command for it, but yeah, we're gonna jet. So stand by. And we're gonna raid over to Ash. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Goodbye.